Steven Bartlett, the well-known entrepreneur and television personality from Dragon's Den, recently shared an intimate and heartfelt glimpse into one of the most significant moments of his life: his proposal to his long-term partner, Melanie Lopes. The couple, who have been together for nearly 7 years, got engaged on Christmas Day during a surprise-filled holiday in the enchanting city of Marrakech, Morocco. The proposal was anything but ordinary. Melanie had been enjoying a family vacation in Morocco with her parents, sister, and brother, completely unaware that Steven had secretly joined them. She believed he was away in Europe on business, but he had flown in to make the moment unforgettable. Before anything else, Steven took the respectful step of speaking with Melanie's mother and father, asking for their blessing to marry their daughter. Their approval set the stage for what would become a magical evening. With a thunderstorm unexpectedly forecast, plans had to adapt quickly. Steven arranged for a large, beautiful hut to be constructed outdoors as a special setting for the proposal. This temporary structure became the romantic backdrop where he would get down on one knee. When Melanie thought she was simply meeting her family for dinner, Steven stepped out to surprise her. His heart was pounding with nerves as he approached the moment he had been dreaming about for years. He later described the feeling vividly, saying his heart was racing in his chest, and admitting that nerves had taken over in a way he hadn't anticipated. Melanie's reaction was one of pure joy and emotion. She said yes without hesitation, accepting the stunning diamond engagement ring that Steven had carefully chosen. The ring itself was no last-minute decision. Steven revealed that he had begun planning it about 4 years earlier. It all started when Melanie was casually discussing engagement rings with a friend, and he quietly looked over her shoulder, noting her preferences. He even checked her Pinterest board, saving images of the styles she loved most. Over the years, he kept a private folder on his phone filled with these inspirations. When the time came, he consulted trusted friends who recommended a skilled jeweler in New York, where the custom piece was crafted to perfectly match what Melanie had admired. The snaps Steven shared captured the essence of the evening: the beautifully decorated hut under the Moroccan sky, the emotional moment of the proposal, Melanie's delighted expression as she accepted, and the tender reunion with her family as she proudly showed off her new diamond ring. The family celebration extended beyond that night, with the group enjoying a luxurious trip filled with adventure and connection. They toured the desert in dune buggies, rode camels, took scenic walks, savored traditional Moroccan cuisine, indulged in a spa experience, and even visited a non-profit organization that trains disadvantaged women in culinary skills. These shared moments highlighted the warmth and closeness between Melanie's family and Steven, who blended seamlessly into their holiday. Their love story began back in 2016 when they connected through Instagram. Both Steven and Melanie have careers deeply intertwined with social media and personal branding, yet they have always preferred to keep their relationship relatively private, sharing only occasional glimpses. After dating for about a year, the couple faced a brief separation. Steven was intensely focused on building his business empire during that period, and the demands left little room for the relationship to flourish. He later reflected on how challenging it was to balance ambition with personal life, admitting that in those early days, he couldn't fully commit the way a partner deserved. The turning point came when Steven realized he couldn't imagine his future without Melanie. He took a bold step, boarding a 22-hour flight to Bali, where she was running a breathwork and yoga retreat. That grand gesture rekindled their romance, and since then their bond has grown stronger than ever. They have lived together in both London and Los Angeles, navigating their busy schedules while supporting each other's dreams. Melanie, a French-Portuguese yoga entrepreneur, is the founder of initiatives focused on wellness, self-love, empowerment, and sisterhood. She leads retreats and events that emphasize holistic health, and she has even authored books on raw and vegan recipes, as well as sports and nutrition guides. Steven has spoken openly about how Melanie has transformed his perspective on life and love. Before meeting her, he admitted he didn't fully grasp the concept of marriage. Many people who followed his journey knew he had questioned the idea of long-term commitment. But everything shifted when he found the right person. He described Melanie as someone who knows him better than anyone because she sees all sides of him, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. When she offers advice or insights, he listens with deep attention. He calls her an angel who fell from the sky, someone who embodies qualities he aspires to develop in himself. She represents calm, kindness, and groundedness, contrasting his driven, high-energy personality.